Go to my website right now and download my free course on alternate picking mastery. It contains 5 essential exercises that will take you to alternate picking mastery faster than you can imagine. And then I've included my method of how to lay out a practice plan in just 1 to 2 minutes that will absolutely boost your results like nothing you ever tried before. So go download it right now. It's free. It sometimes seems that when you're developing your skills that you will never arrive at the point you're going to. And I say going to because you are going to it. It just doesn't seem that way. Because you practice and you look back and say, okay, how much did I develop over the last 12 months, for instance? And then it seems like, okay, if that's the progress I make, then how am I ever going to get to that high level of skill? It doesn't make sense. Maybe in 50, 100 years, right? But this doesn't happen as a straight line. Your development really is a exponential growth curve where it looks like you're watching the grass grow in the beginning and suddenly you get that hockey stick development. That's really how it is, because if we look at guitar playing, it's not one skill. It's several little skills. You have to focus on the left hand. You have to make it cooperate and hit every fret and, at a pretty high level of precision, right, and speed. You have to be able to combine different movements with your fingers so you can play chords. You have to learn rhythm, and you have to learn picking, alternate picking, sweep picking, hammer-ons and pull-offs. You need some degree of understanding how music works, music theory. And all of these skills combine into the skill of being a good guitar player. And because we're dealing with so many elements, you can never be any better than the weakest element in the whole, right? So, but it's like if you're working on an engine, you're building an engine, you have to have all the parts right before you can start the engine. Until then, nothing happens. And this is very much how it was for me. I was kind of working and I was getting results, of course, but, I'm practicing like a maniac sometimes and sometimes not. But I was getting results all the time, but it still seemed like, how is this going to come together to something that's at that level? But then the most amazing thing happened because I got to the point where I could do the thing, right? I could do the alternate picking, but I had to focus intensely on it to make it happen. I could do the rhythms, I could do everything. But it wasn't by any means, by any standard, it wasn't effortless at all. And then it was like I took a break from the pushing, from the shoving, from the trying to get there. And then the most amazing thing happened because over the next couple of years, all of those skills matured and became effortless. And then, bam, it was like a whole different shift, a whole new shift from going from struggling and trying and pushing and shoving to just, I can do it now. I can actually, play fast runs without having to compose them first. I could, go into a solo and just speak music as the track was running in the background. And, all of these skills that I wanted so much, I've been building and building and building and focusing on developing each skill. But it wasn't until I had all the parts together that I could actually start the engine. And you need some maturing of your skills to do that. And then it is really a hockey stick because at that point, when I was that good, it was like the difference between struggling to make it happen and then having it happen like it's no problem is just a total shift. So, and why am I saying this to you? Well, it's just another, go in, you just keep on going. It's not like don't give up because you should give up on strategies, methods that are not effective. But you have to keep on. And keeping on with your intensity, listen to all the other videos about intensity of focus, of developing each skill and how to do it by creating small loops and all of these things, right? And TV practice, all of this. Because if you use the right methods and you just keep at it, it doesn't matter if the results doesn't look big enough for you to make it to the top level because you are, right? If you're not making progress at all, you won't, right? If you're just practicing to have fun and, you aren't even practicing, you're basically just playing songs or, having fun with your instrument, which is okay, then you're not really going anywhere. But if you're pushing, right, you will get there, I promise you. Keep pushing, keep changing whatever you're doing to get more results faster, and I guarantee you it's going to happen.